What is up everyone? This is Srijan. You are watching my channel Living India. तो जैसा कि आप सबने टाइटल में पढ़ लिया होगा, आज हम लोग बात करने वाले हैं बजट ट्रिप फॉर द मोस्ट ब्यूटीफुल हिल स्टेशन इन इंडिया. So most of the people will say कि obviously most beautiful hill station is Leh Ladakh and most famous is Leh Ladakh, but we all know that Leh Ladakh is at very high altitude. It's not possible for everyone to reach there, especially if they are 60 or 70 plus, and we all know that there is a very low level of oxygen at Leh Ladakh. But today the place that we are going to discuss that has a very decent amount of oxygen, very pleasant weather, very good view, very good, you can have very good adventure there. So the place is going to be Manali. We all know that Manali is very famous for its adventures, for the view that Manali gives, for the very good nature around that, and also the snow. We all know that Manali is famous for the snow, especially in winters. So today we will be going to talk about the budget that you need, the minimum budget that you need to go Manali, enjoy that place, enjoy the scenery of the place. We all know that the budget that affects our pocket is everyone can't afford to go on a trip, or that mindset is set that we need a lot of money to go to Manali or any hill station to fulfill our dream, our adventure. But today I will tell you that what exactly money you need, what amount you need to go and enjoy the place. So in this video we will be talking from Delhi to Manali and then again back to Delhi. So the factors that affect our budget are these: transportation, venue, fooding and adventure. Obviously the transportation is the very essential and very basic thing that you require to reach Manali. So it depends that what type of trip you want. Obviously if you want a luxury trip, if you want a budget trip, you are not having enough money, so that will differ. For example, if you want a budget trip, obviously you will go for a bus or the state bus that are there, or you want a good trip, you want to enjoy, you want to go for a luxury trip, you will obviously hire a car, or you have a car or a bike. So transportation, you can go via bike, you can go via bus or a car. It's up to you, it's up to your budget. Okay, so obviously you need to go via a bike, car or bus. So the distance from Delhi to Manali is around 630 to 590 to 630 kilometer approx. We have different routes to reach there. So I would suggest that if you are going for a bike, go for a solo ride, because people say that okay, we'll be sitting two and we'll be okay, we'll be comfortable, but actually it's not that. It's very difficult to travel for a long distance. Obviously no one wants to sit at back and just be seated and get bored. So just try to always prefer for a solo ride. Carry your riding stuffs, your gears, everything, so that you feel confident and you go safely. So we'll make a separate video for these stuffs, like I'll be telling in that video about which bike should be going to Manali or to Leh Ladakh, or what gears you need to take with you, what equipments you need. We'll shoot a different video for that. Okay, so coming to the overall price of the transportation, obviously if you are going with a bike, it will cost you around 3000 rupees for going and coming both back. And if you're going for a car, I'm pretending a diesel car, so it will cost you around 5000 rupees. And if you are going via bus, so if you are going for a government bus, the Himachal Roadways, that will cost you around 2000 rupees for going and coming. And if you are hiring a Volvo or AC bus, that will cost you around 4000 to 4500 approx. Okay, so coming to the venue, the second factor that affect your budget the most, uh, it depends upon you that what kind of hotel, resort or cottage or tent, what you want. Okay, so the price will differentiate according to that. If you are taking a good hotel in Manali, if you went there on very crowdy time like New Year or at the summer peak, then obviously it's going to cost you a little bit more. but around approximately the hotel that cost you, if you're taking a very good hotel, it will cost you around 3000 to 4000 per night. If you're taking an average hotel, that will cost you around 2000, and if you're going for a guest house, a normal one, that will cost you around 1000 per night. That is for two people. The every cost that I told you, that is for two people. And if you are going for a tent or a cottage, that will cost you around 1500 to 2000 rupees per night for two people. Okay, so the third factor, the fooding. Obviously, if you are going somewhere, you need food. You will be eating more and more food on hill station because you need lot of energy to walk, or to also to breathe there. You need a lot of energy. So obviously, food is going to be a very major factor of your budget. So on an average, I have calculated that around 1000 rupees per day. It depends that how many days you are going to spend there. So around 1000 rupees per day you need for food, for morning breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, and for some evening snacks. On overall, you need 1000 rupees. And Manali is a place, it's very crowded. It's a hill station, obviously. So uh, the things that you buy here at 5, that will be get there at 7 or 8. So it's little bit, the price is higher than the normal city rates, so the fooding will be a little bit costlier for you. Okay, so coming to the fourth part, that is adventure. Adventure is going to be a very good hit on your budget, because you need a lot of money to do the adventures. Obviously, it's the utmost desire that you want from Manali. So there are many adventures that you can do there, like river rafting, snowboarding, paragliding, ropeway, and also mountain climbing. They are little bit costlier. Obviously, the adventure is bit costlier. For example, if you are going for a paragliding, that will cost you around 5000 to 6000. If you are going for river rafting, it will cost you around 800 to 1000 for a good length river rafting. If you are going for a ropeway, that will cost you around 2000 to 3000 rupees. It depends how you negotiate or you talk to them. So there are many adventures, and I suggest if you go there, at least do two of the adventures in Manali, because without doing those, your trip is not completed. So just try to have some adventure to you go for some saving for at least two of the adventures. Either it's river rafting, either it's snowboarding or paragliding. So these were the four factors that affect your budget. Now coming to the overall price, if I tell you, it's around 15,000 to 20,000 for all the transportation. It varies, either you go for car, bus or bike. For the hotels, for the adventures that you do, and for the fooding, it's overall it's 15,000 to 20,000 that you need to spend to complete your desire or your adventure love. By going Manali and completing all your traveling desires. So thank you everyone. I hope you like the video. Do like and subscribe the channel.